Hello and welcome back to the Yarn Horse Crafting Podcast. Today is the 2nd of January 2026 and today is day 4 of my 12 cast ons. I don't know how much recording I'm going to get a chance to do today. I've already been incredibly busy today, but I do plan on casting on my next project, so I figured I'd sit down, take these 5 minutes to sit down, tell you about my next cast on, show you the yarn, and then hopefully get a chance to update you later. I'm not expecting to get tons and tons of progress on this done today, mostly because there's about 5" of rib to do for the neckline, because it's a folded neck. But today's cast on will be the Carlisle raglan, designed by Maddie Moe. Picture, name, all of it will be linked in the description box down below, as well as Angela from Yarn and Yarn's intro vid to the 12 cast-ons, as this is her make-along that I'm participating in. There's nothing original about this from me, this is all her. So this is a fingering weight jumper pattern sweater garment, and it is going to be the first garment I cast on in 2026. It's also the first garment for the 12 cast-ons. And I am using yarn from Mothie and the Squid. And the colourway is Purple Orchid. It's a 75-25 superwash merino. There's 420 meters per 100 grams, and this is the color. This is one of the skeins still skeined up. I've only wound one ball, but it's this beautiful, very variegated tonal purple with hints of blue. A little bit of like burgundy in there as well. I'm guessing the blue is where the dye has split, but I don't mind that. I really like this colourway, and here is it, all caked up and lovely, ready for me to use. And there is the centre pull. The ribbing of this is done on a 2.75mm, so it's going to take me a little while, but that's fine. I don't mind the slow making process. I'm really looking forward to having this. It would be nice to have this finished in time to wear to Wonderwool at the end of April. I don't know how realistic that's going to be with all of the other things I need to work on. It would be nice to finish my partner's Jones cardigan in time for him to wear to Wonderwool, but I broke a cable on that yesterday. I've had to super glue the cable back to the connector because I can't say I broke it, it slipped out of the connector. I don't think it was in properly, so I'm having to wait for that to dry, and that's kind of what I was working on yesterday, and yeah, it went well. But hopefully I shall have no issues with the start of this. I am going to be using a fixed circular for the ribbing, probably in magic loop, because I don't think it's short enough to get away with just working the collar. I think it's 100 centimeters. It might be 80 centimeters. It's still going to be way too big for the relatively small amount of stitches. Relatively small. There's over 150 stitches from what I read of the cast on. So, and I will be making the 47" bust. I think by the size chart I should technically be making I think it's 50. But that would put too much positive ease on it for me. I don't want this to be, I don't want this to be too oversized, so I'm going to go away. I'm going to go and cast on those stitches, start it in the round, and then hopefully I should get a chance to talk to you again later before I do the outro for this video. But I'll catch you in a bit. Hello, I'm trying something a little bit different, so we'll see how this goes. Please let me know if this actually works in the comments, but the footage you're seeing now is from mine and my partner's last adventure of 2025. We decided to go for a walk. We went to a nearby park. Like, it's not close, but it wasn't like an hour's drive away. We knew there was going to be snow and ice, or at the very least ice and cold weather due, so we wanted to take advantage of the relatively nice weather. You will notice us wrapped up incredibly warm because it was still on the nippy side, but this was our last adventure for 2025. I will say that after we went walking around this lovely park and got home, we decided that we needed to do the very, very British thing of go to the nearest pub and have a pint, because it was still New Year's Eve. We didn't end up doing much for New Year's. Usually we're the type of people that go out to a club, celebrate New Year like that, and stumble back in at about 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. So this year we had quite a nice, relaxed, chilled New Year's. We stayed in, we played Monopoly. In the daytime we went for a walk because we could. And it was a very nice, chilled New Year's. How was your New Year's? I hope it was peaceful, relaxing, or if you were the type of people that like to go out, I hope it was at least safe and not full of fights, because I've been out occasionally and there's been like a fight or two kicking off, but no, we had a nice quiet New Year's. But yeah, in a minute you'll probably see a bit of a awkward cut. There was a child walking towards us and I noticed that his face was on kind of full display in the camera. I didn't want his face to be on that, not just because it's not my child, so I don't want to put their face on the internet, but I also don't really like the idea of putting children on the internet without parental consent, but also without their consent. If ever you do see a child sort of flash across my footage when I do vlog stuff, it's either because I couldn't clip it out or their face wasn't caught, so just for the sake of child's privacy, as well as the internet can be a weird place at times. Sorry about that. So yeah. Looking at this footage, it would be a really nice place to walk a dog. I've seen, when we were there, we saw multiple dogs, including a very, very young German Shepherd. He was about 4 months old. Fun fact about me, I used to have a dog. Unfortunately, in 2024, I lost him to cancer. And I would like to get a dog one day, but it still feels too soon. Since I've lost him, so just a little fact about me, I used to have a German Shepherd called Dax. I might see if I can put a picture of him somewhere, but yeah. Oh, there's my partner getting some practice in at being my cameraman. Hopefully when we go to Wonderwool at the end of April, fingers crossed that's okay to go to, he will probably get a bit of footage of me, so he's getting some practice in. I think he's doing a good job. So yeah, there was a little lake green, where we were. I don't know how well I caught them, but there was a lot of ducks and swans and stuff about, so there was also a lot of other little birds.
There's some robins, a couple of little, like, tiny black and white birds. I have no idea what they are, but I'm hoping when the summer comes around again I can get some more footage, maybe return to this park and see what it's like in the summer. We have been there a few times, but of course, being the last day of December when I recorded this, it's very wet, a little bit frosty. None of the most of the leaves have fallen off the trees, and it's just all over a lot of brown. Saying that, there is actually a fair amount of green in this clip, but yeah, a lot of brown. And I like brown, but not so much muddy brown. Shortly after this clip, I put the camera away because there's a lovely uphill steep section that was very boggy. But it's a nice park. I enjoyed walking around it, having a good play with my new camera. So for Christmas, my partner got me this GoPro Hero 13, which was very generous of him. And to be honest, part of the walk was just an excuse to play with it. I hope you're enjoying the footage. There's a lot of different settings to play with on this camera, so it might take me a little while before it gets the right settings, before everything is perfect. As you will note in my outro, I did mess up the settings, or kind of mess them up. I don't know whether that was me or playing with it did a reset on all the settings or something, but yeah. So, yeah, this is my last out and about adventure for 2025. With all the snow and ice, there hasn't really been much of a chance to go on anything but a little walk since. And probably will stay that way now until the ice clears up. I probably won't even go out in my car. I'd say I'm a confident-ish driver, but not when it comes to black ice. So, there will probably be a lot of footage of me in the house over the next few days and the next few cast-ons, because, yeah, I don't want to risk crashing. Oh, there's us! He looks so happy, and this is basically the end of the voiceover. I shall leave you to past Sasha / future Sasha, and catch you soon.
So, the lighting's different. It's the next day. This is also take 2 because apparently I filmed this in the completely wrong frame rate and it looked like absolute arse. So, how far did I get on my Carlisle wrangling? Well, firstly, not far. At the time of recording yesterday, it was about 1:30. I finally sat down to cast this on at about 5 o'clock because we were doing housework. We were doing DIY, which of course leads to having to hoover and mop because you made a mess. So I eventually sat down to cast this on. I got the cast on about 2 rows done, or rounds, before going to make dinner, eating dinner, going for an evening walk, coming back, making hot chocolate. And then I worked on this pretty much all night. I worked on this from about 8 o'clock until I went to bed at about 11:30 midnight. This is how far I got. Now, if this wasn't a double folded collar, I would be finished with the collar. This is a double folded collar, so I'm going to be doing another. I think I counted this is 18 rounds of 1x1 rib. I think I need to do another 18, roughly. This one is based on measurements, so I will say though, this cable is 60 centimeters. It's not quite long enough to do magic loop, but it's too long to just work in the round. I will also say I dislike working in the round. I will do it if I have to, like generally with sleeves you kind of have to. But I much prefer just working in the round, just go, 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 go. The only time where I think working magic loop kind of works is when you're doing the toe of a sock. Otherwise, I dislike this. Not this, just... I don't know. Maybe it's because of the way I was taught to knit. Originally I was taught to knit just flat and everything was seamed up. And then I learnt to knit properly in the round, and I was always using cables that were basically the right length. But then, yeah, it's just... I know some people swear by magic loop, it's their preferred method. It's not my preferred method. If it's your preferred method, that's okay. We are all different. The world would be a very dull place if we were all exactly the same. But yeah, I dislike this. I look forward to when this is long enough, or should I say when I move to the next needles and I can use the right size. For the 2.75 for the rib, I kind of had to use what I had, and that was either going to be a 9-inch circular or a 60cm cable. So, yeah. So, that's how far we've got. Yeah. I will say, when I went for a walk yesterday, it was horrible. If you live in the UK at the moment, you are probably aware of all of the snow and ice in certain areas. I know some areas were spared it. I live just outside of Birmingham in the West Midlands. And so yesterday, when I did this cast on, was the 2nd of January, when we had all of the snow and ice. Well, Birmingham Council, because of all of the mismanagement with money, is currently struggling and decided they were not going to send the gritters out on the 1st of January because that's a bank holiday, we'd have to pay them double time. So everything was all icy and slippy. There's been multiple bus crashes, multiple other car accidents. I know of at least a few people who've slipped on the ice. I'm hoping there's no serious injuries. I would say I hope there's no injuries, but I am aware of some minor injuries from the different crashes that have taken place because Birmingham decided not to grit the roads, which, given in the UK, we use summer tyres year round because it never gets cold enough to justify putting winter tyres on, is not a very smart move. So, yeah. Slight rumble over. This is also being kept in a bag that was given to me for Christmas. It was made by one of my good friends. I love it. It's amazing. I think she made it, it's meant to be a backpack, a small backpack for me. Due to a joint condition, I can't use big, heavy bags. As soon as she gave it to me, I was like, it's not going to get used as a backpack. It's a project bag. So there's that. Very happy. And if the framing doesn't change and the lighting doesn't change when you watch day 5, it's because I'm about to film the intro to day 5 for the 2nd time. So yeah, I shall catch you. If not tomorrow's vid, then Monday's vid. I'm not sure when day 5 will go up. This should go up in a few hours, so we shall see. Jumping back in because I actually forgot to say, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the day 4 cast on, and I hope to see you next time. Bye guys.